ease into training camp. Start the same way we started these shows last year. The best and worst from the day. Now, once we get going with practices, we'll be able to be talking more football
plays
stuff here, plays and things like that. But today was just press conferences. So we heard from Ryan Poles, we heard from Matt Eberflus, we heard from Justin Fields, DJ Moore, Eddie Jackson, Tremaine Edmonds. So you got kind of the stars of the show today at House Hall. But Carm, let's start with you. Your best.
So there was a lot of good today, just attitude-wise, and it's building on last year, which we've talked about a ton, just being in a locker room where you win 3 games, and yet the attitude is super positive, and it just feels like the organization's going in the right direction. And everybody coming out today, and yes, Justin Fields did talk about he wants to be the first Bears quarterback to ever throw for 4,000 yards, and DJ Moore is going to help him be there. But outside of that, it was all about winning. DJ Moore, I'm here to win, get in the playoffs, be over 500, start 0-0, see what happens. Fields, yes, ditto. I want the same exact thing. And then here comes Tremaine Edmonds in, leaving a Buffalo organization to come to the Bears, and I'm sure a large part of that was the dollars, but he's also making a huge bet coming here that he's going to be able to lift this team up. And then Eddie Jackson, longest dude here, saying over and over again, I know it's a little long-winded, but it was just impressive. Eddie, I want to get this turned in the right direction. I'm sick of losing. There is an anger and a strong desire and a want just to win football games that is like just flowing out of that building right now, which you gotta love as a Bears fan.
And your worst.
My worst was, and my best at the same time, is Justin Fields getting up there and he's able to actually speak. He's more honest than like literally anyone in the entire organization about just little tidbits. And then he just dropped it. Yeah, Chase was working out for a while with us, and then his knee started bugging him, so he stopped. So I know there's a couple of people that watched the show that were a little irritated with my Chase Claypool comments yesterday, which I don't even know what those comments were, to be honest, other than the fact that the trade doesn't look great right now, but people were upset. But that was interesting. He's got dealing with a knee, and I'm dealing with a knee, and knees are annoying. That's a tricky little minefield that they're walking. Hopefully it's nothing, but he did have to stop himself in the offseason, so not great.
Nick, your best and worst.
Yeah, they both pertain around Justin Fields. I think the best thing I heard was that he just feels more comfortable in this offense in this offseason, just knowing the terminology, the protections, the playbook is all the same that he had from last season, and what that's going to allow him to do, in his words exactly, just to dive deeper into the playbook and just have a better understanding of it. And I think when we look at Justin Fields in year 3, he needs to play faster, process faster, be able to throw the ball on time. And now that he has that comfortability, it was nice just hearing that from QB1. But on the other spectrum, the worst thing I heard, we were talking about the Netflix show Quarterback. He got asked a couple questions. You started that, Adam. I asked him about the off-platform throws, if that's something that he works in, that they work in at, on their own with the Bears in terms of practice. And he said it just kind of comes naturally. It's not something that feels like it's ingrained into the practice itself. And I'm wondering, well, if Patrick Mahomes has it in his practice, wants to go through these things, why isn't that a part of what Justin Fields does? He has that baseball background, is able to throw these sidearm throws. He still says he does it. It's more of a natural feel, but it's not something that is like, I think, practice on a day-to-day. So I was kind of hoping that it wasn't going to be that case, because the best quarterback in the league, Patrick Mahomes, is doing it. I feel like every quarterback should have some of that part built into the practice.
All right, my best from today was that Darnell Mooney cleared, good to go, will practice, not starting on PUP. I think that's huge for the offense. Now, it still sounds like there's going to be a ramp-up period. They did say that they'll be smart about it. However, they also said that they're not going to go too fast. They're also not going to go too slow. So it sounds like they're going to throw Mooney out there, see what he can do. Maybe the first couple days, it's slower, and then they realize, okay, he's fine, and they ramp it up quicker. So that'll be something we monitor over the next few days as practices start. And then my worst is that the first padded practice isn't until next Wednesday. I just want pads. Can we put the pads on? I'll put pads on right now.
So, and we're going to play that audio coming up here, but it was like the press conference we were just going, back and forth about all the minutia, and then Hoge gets in there. Hey, when are you guys going to put in the pads and then see some tackling over here? I was like, you know, because I was sitting a row behind you guys, and you know, Nick's furiously taking his amazing Moreano notes, but Hoge just like you just had your head down, and you seemed like you were elsewhere. Like I didn't know if like something was going on with the family, and then like you were just waiting for your moment to get in there and like let everything happen, and then all of a sudden like you just picked up that pads. I want to see football.
When does the football? Now I'm wearing the shirt that just says football.
Yeah.
This is what I need.
So if you're coming out to training camp next Wednesday is your day. You'll actually see them get the hit.